Okay, let's look at the homework 6.1, problem number 7. Right, so we're going to use the integration by parts to evaluate this definite integral. Right. Alright, before we use the integration by parts, I'm going to use a substitution. Since I want to use u for the integration by parts, I'm going to use a t substitution. You can use any letter you want, but I'll use t. So let t equals 1 plus 4x. Right? Then we can just take the derivative of t with respect to x. That will give us 4, right? Right, then take the reciprocal of both sides. Then you would have dx over dt is equal to 1/4. Right? Then multiply both sides by dt so that the dx is isolated. So dx is a dt over 4. Right? So this is going to be equal to, right? So you have an integral, right? You have natural log, right? We decided to call this guy right here t, right? So you have a natural log of t, right? Then here dx can be written as dt over 4. So we're going to put the dt over 4. Then what we need to do is we have to convert the lower limit and upper limit. So x goes from 0 to 1. So t, corresponding t value would be, right, plugging 0, so that will be 1. Right? Plugging 1, so 1 plus 4, so it's 5. So it's going to go from 1 to 5. Right? Then we can clean up a little bit more. So 1/4 is just a constant. Put it in front. Then you have an integral from 1 to 5. Right? Then you have a natural log of t dt. Right? Let's use the integration by parts. Right? So we're going to let u be natural log of t, and the dv be everything else. In this case, there's only dt left over. Right? Then take the derivative of u with respect to t, which gives you 1 over t. Right? Then we're going to multiply both sides by dt so that we can find du. So du is dt over t. Right? Then here we're going to divide through by dt so that we have dv over dt is equal to 1. If you take the antiderivative with respect to t, we found v to be just t. Right? So we have u, which is natural log of t, v is t, and du is dt over t. Right? So let's put that in. So this is going to be equal to, right, 1/4 is outside, right? Then I'm going to put a curly bracket, right? So uv would be this times that. So it's a t natural log of t, and you need to go from 1 to 5 minus integral from 1 to 5, right? T and this t cancel out, so you're going to have just dt. Right, so this is going to be, right, still 1/4, right, and then curly bracket, right, plugging 5, so you're going to have 5 natural log of 5, right, minus, if you plug in 1, natural log of 1 is 0, so it's 0, so I'm not going to write that down, right, then you have minus, antiderivative of 1 would be t, then you're going from 1 to 5, right. So this is going to be 1/4, right? 5 natural log of 5 minus, we plug in 5, and minus plugging 1. Right? So this is going to be equal to 1/4. I'm going to go ahead and distribute 1/4. So you have a 5/4 natural log of 5, right? So this is going to be minus 4, but divide by 4, so it's a minus 1, right? So this is the value of the definite integral. All right, so let's type it in. All right, so answer we had was 5/4 natural log of 5 and 5 then minus 1. All right, so let's check. It's gonna go down and submit for testing. All right, look, it came back and looks like we got this one correctly as well. All right, that's it. I hope that this was clear.